Hi, welcome to Tesla Car World. You may or may not have noticed, but the Tesla Semi is the only Tesla vehicle that doesn't have a dedicated production line. In the past, manufacturing the Tesla Semi relied mostly on manual assembly lines, with very few specialized machines capable of producing parts for large trucks like big rigs. This has been one of the biggest bottlenecks, which explains why there are fewer than 1,000 Tesla Semis on the market today, even though it's been nearly 8 years since its debut. People often joke that building the Semi is truly production hell. The lack of scale and advanced automated manufacturing technology has been the main reason Tesla has struggled to meet the growing demand in the trucking industry. Now, Tesla has addressed the scaling issue with a brand new 4 million square foot factory dedicated to Semi production. But, clearly, a proper production line is still missing. However, a major turning point just happened. Drone footage from Zainagler, the Tesla Semi advocate, captured the moment a massive press machine was transported from Giga, Texas to Giga, Nevada, using 2 trucks and 3 trailers. This was not only an impressive logistical feat, but also a clear sign that Tesla is preparing to change the game with a Giga Press built specifically for semi-truck production. With the arrival of this machine, the goal of producing a Semi every 10 minutes, an ambition that could help Tesla reach Elon Musk's target of 50,000 trucks per year, now seems more achievable than ever. So how exactly will a Tesla Semi be built? Could this be the key for Tesla to conquer the global trucking industry? Let's find out. Have you ever wondered why Tesla has never used a die-casting machine for semi-trucks? Currently, Tesla only uses the Giga Press to manufacture models like the Model Y, Cybertruck, and Cybercab, casting the front or rear underbody in a single piece instead of assembling dozens, or even hundreds, of smaller parts through welding, bolting, or gluing as in traditional methods. However, the Tesla Semi is a heavy-duty truck with far greater dimension and weight compared to the Model Y or Cybertruck. Its frame must withstand massive loads and harsh operating conditions, requiring different designs and materials. The existing Tesla Giga Press machines, with clamping forces ranging from 6,200 to 9,100 tons, may not be large enough or optimized to cast the bigger, more complex components needed for a heavy-duty truck. Furthermore, developing a larger Giga Press would require a bigger factory footprint, which is why Tesla hasn't used die casting for the Semi until now. However, according to Sawyer Merritt, citing video footage captured by Zainagler, he wrote on X, Tesla has just taken delivery of a very big and heavy package at their new semi-truck production facility in Nevada. It appears like it could be a stamping press for the Tesla Semi. It took 2 semi-trucks and a triple trailer to move it. Tesla Semi production is expected to start in the coming months. The truth is, we usually only see the final product, the sleek Tesla Semi, but rarely think about the massive machines required to build it. The fact that it takes 2 trucks and a triple trailer just to move a single piece of factory equipment is a powerful reminder of the incredible engineering and logistics happening behind the scenes. This isn't just about building a truck, it's about building the machine that builds another machine. And you know what? The Tesla Semi is unlike any other electric truck in the world. Just look at it. 500 miles of range, 80% charge in 30 minutes, 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in 20 seconds, the ability to haul a gross weight of 82,000 pounds, energy consumption of 1.7 kilowatt hours per mile, or even 1.55 kilowatt hours per mile in the latest performance figures, and many more specs. Clearly, no other electric truck in the world can compare to the Tesla Semi, because from the very beginning, it was designed and built in a completely different way.
We were really inspired by the high-speed trains.
Yeah.
We've been to Japan, the Shinkansen, where this really kind of super aerodynamic train, just for obviously efficiency at high speed. So that was a big inspiration for this.
Tesla's chief designer, Franz von Holzhausen, has revealed a lot about how the semi-trucks are built. He emphasized that the Tesla team isn't constrained by the traditional designs of internal combustion engine trucks. They don't need a central gearbox or a large front engine, which allows them to completely rethink the truck's layout. This opens the door to creating a truck that is not only efficient, but also more comfortable and safer. Tesla engineers spent time talking to many truck drivers and realized that the cab is essentially their office, where they spend hours every day. As a result, the design focuses on comfort, turning the Tesla Semi into an ideal workspace, a complete departure from conventional truck cabins. One of the most striking features of the Tesla Semi is its aerodynamic design. The truck draws inspiration from Japan's Shinkansen high-speed trains, with a bullet or teardrop-like shape to minimize air resistance. Its drag coefficient is only about 0.4, nearly twice as efficient as traditional diesel trucks, which usually range between 0.8 and 0.9. This means the Tesla Semi doesn't push against a wall of air like older trucks. Instead, it slices smoothly through it. The Aerodynamics team invested heavily in optimization, including a flat underbody without protruding exhaust systems or large drive shafts. They used detailed wind tunnel models to simulate headwinds, crosswinds, and interactions with trailers, ensuring the entire system operates efficiently. The result? The Semi consumes less energy, extends its range, and lowers operating costs, a crucial factor considering trucks account for 12% of fuel consumption in the U.S. From a technical standpoint, the Tesla Semi emphasizes safety and ease of drive. That's why most feedback from PepsiCo drivers indicates that the Semi is much easier to drive than they expected. Without a gearbox, driving becomes as simple as piloting an electric car. The driver sits in a central position, providing a panoramic view of the road and surroundings, reducing blind spots. The interior is spacious, featuring a steering wheel and 2 large screens to control all functions, along with a small storage compartment in the front, similar to other Tesla models. Safety is enhanced by a low center of gravity reducing rollover risk, an active control system that prevents jackknifing and nearly wear-free brakes. The truck also comes with blast-resistant glass and advanced autopilot features. Because there aren't many strict safety regulations for trucks, Tesla applied the high standards from its other vehicles, effectively making the Semi the safest truck ever built. Technical performance is another standout feature. The Semi uses 3 independent rear-wheel motors, delivering around 1,500 system horsepower, but tuned to prioritize durability and efficiency. It doesn't have all-wheel drive. Instead, it focuses on the 2 tandem drive axles, which helps extend tire life, a major cost in the trucking industry. The steer tires aren't subjected to torque, so they wear more slowly, according to regulations. The truck has 2 different gear ratios, one for high-speed efficiency, cruising axle, and one for high torque axle, allowing 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in 5 seconds when unloaded, or 20 seconds when hauling 80,000 pounds. At startup, all drive wheels are engaged. Then it switches to a stable mode to save energy. Many components are borrowed from other Tesla platforms, such as carbon-wrapped rotors from the Model S Plaid or drive inverters from the Cybertruck, leveraging Tesla's proven experience and reliability. At first glance, most of us might think the semi-truck sits lower than a traditional truck. However, that's really just an optical illusion. The steps are designed lower to make it easier for drivers to climb in. The floor height is actually comparable to a conventional truck, but Tesla has broken the steps into smaller increments to reduce strain when getting in and out, which is the leading cause of workplace accidents in the trucking industry. The ground clearance of the Semi is also similar to other trucks, but Tesla has optimized entry and exit for both safety and efficiency. So, does the air suspension adjust? Yes, Tesla Semi is confirmed to have adjustable air suspension, which is very useful when connecting to trailers of different heights or when navigating obstacles. Additionally, the door design of the Tesla Semi is quite unique, clearly aimed at making it easier for drivers to get in and out. Speaking about the Semi's door design, Franz von Holzhausen explained that the Semi has a tapered front, and placing the hinge at the front would disrupt the teardrop shape, making it less aerodynamic. Therefore, they positioned the hinge at the rear, where the body is flatter, which is a sensible solution, similar to what's seen on the Rolls-Royce Silver Spur. Although Tesla respects drivers' habits, it isn't afraid to break traditional norms. For example, they eliminated the large front grille, a signature feature of diesel trucks, because electric vehicles don't require the same cooling system. Tesla also pays attention to practical details, such as serviceability. Recognizing that truck drivers sometimes bump the front corners, Tesla designed this area to be easily replaceable, reducing repair costs and downtime. Initially, the Tesla Semi's design faced skepticism from traditional drivers who considered it the ugliest thing. However, after experiencing it, they were quickly won over by the 15% fuel savings and the comfortable driving environment. The Tesla Semi is currently equipped with an 850 kilowatt-hour battery, consuming 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile, with a verified range of 500 miles in testing so far. However, the company plans to switch to 4680 cells in the next version of the Semi. The 4680 cells are significantly larger than the LFP cells currently used, increasing energy capacity by roughly 5 times and output power by 6 times. This allows the Semi to achieve a longer range without adding many more battery cells, a particularly important factor for electric trucks, as reducing the tractor's weight increases its payload capacity. It's unclear which part of the Semi's frame Tesla will produce using the Giga Press. but it's evident that it will dramatically speed up production compared to previous methods. Elon Musk has repeatedly emphasized that Tesla will start producing around 50,000 trucks per year in 2026, which naturally raises some skepticism given the current limited number of semis. Producing 50,000 trucks annually translates to making one semi roughly every 10 minutes. With the Giga Press, this is entirely feasible, since the most complex step has always been manufacturing the frame. The Giga Press technology enables the casting of large and complex semi-truck components in a single shot, significantly reducing the welding and bolting time required in the past. This alone cuts production time from about an hour down to just a few minutes, while also improving the overall frame quality. The Giga Press can even help lower manufacturing costs, which in turn could make the semi's market price more competitive. Currently, rumors suggest the Tesla Semi Foundation series may be priced at around $250,000. We're not sure because Tesla hasn't confirmed this. It wouldn't be unreasonable given the size of the battery pack and the impressive engineering behind the big rig. On Tesla Semi website, Tesla highlights that charging with electricity costs roughly half as much per mile compared to fueling with diesel. Operators can save an estimated $150,000 in fuel costs within the first 3 years of ownership. With remote diagnostics, over-the-air software updates, and fewer moving parts that require maintenance, operators will spend less time at service centers and more time on the road. With an energy consumption of just 1.7 kilowatt-hours per mile, the operating cost comes out to about 30 cents per mile. This means that for a 6.5-mile trip, the driver spends only around $3.30 based on current electricity rates. In comparison, a typical diesel truck would need about 1 gallon of fuel to cover the same distance, and with diesel prices reaching $3.66 per gallon, the operating cost is significantly higher. But as mentioned earlier, the benefits of the Semi go beyond operating costs. In terms of maintenance, electric trucks are far simpler than their diesel counterparts. With no internal combustion engine, no complex transmission, and far fewer moving parts, the risk of breakdowns is greatly reduced. If you look around and examine how the world operates, you'll quickly realize the importance of an efficient supply chain and the timely movement of goods. While ships are widely used to transport cargo across continents and between countries, trucks remain the most efficient and most common method of moving goods over land. According to recent reports, the trucking industry handles more than 70% of all freight in the U.S. It also accounts for nearly 6% of all full-time jobs in the country and generates roughly $700 billion in annual revenue. Truck drivers consume about 12% of the total fuel used in the U.S. Although the share of freight moved by trucks varies from country to country, trucking is generally considered one of the largest and most critical industries worldwide. This makes the case for a fully electric semi-truck all the more compelling. Yet many drivers who have experienced the Tesla Semi say they never want to drive any other truck again. The Tesla Semi delivers a driving experience unlike any other Class 8 truck, not to mention its extremely low energy consumption and operating costs. For years, the global freight industry has been squeezed by a paradox: rising demand for goods, but a shrinking workforce of drivers. The core issue isn't just about wages or working conditions. It lies in the harsh realities of the job. Spending dozens of hours on the road, overnight hauls, and relentless pressure to meet delivery deadlines that push drivers into exhaustion. As reflexes decline, the risk of accidents rises, creating a vicious cycle that makes many people hesitant to enter the profession. As a solution to attract younger drivers into the industry, Elon Musk revealed that Tesla is testing full self-driving on the Semi, with plans to roll it out as early as the end of this year for the Semi's second version. Once the Semi can safely operate autonomously on highways, drivers will no longer be slaves to the steering wheel. They'll be able to rest, recover their focus, and step in only for complex routes or emergency situations. This not only reduces fatigue-related accidents, but also redefines the long-haul trucking profession, transforming it from an exhausting grind into a more sustainable and appealing career. And if Musk delivers on his promise, bringing FSD to the Semi could create a dual breakthrough, addressing the global driver shortage while boosting freight efficiency with trucks that virtually never get tired. This isn't merely an upgrade, it's a structural shift that could reshape the entire logistics industry in the coming decade. This alone makes the Semi the best electric truck in the world. Although its rollout was delayed for years due to the limited production capacity at Giga, Nevada, this year the Tesla Semi is expected to dominate the trucking industry with large-scale production and the integration of full self-driving. If, within the next 2 to 3 years, the Tesla Semi enters the global market, its impact will extend beyond transportation efficiency to a profound environmental footprint. According to data from the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, medium and heavy-duty trucks account for only about 4% of vehicles on U.S. roads, yet they consume more than 25% of the nation's fuel supply. This illustrates a massive imbalance between the share of vehicles and the energy they consume. In this context, a fully electric truck like the Semi could become a true game-changer. Instead of relying on diesel, a dirty energy source that directly contributes to greenhouse gas emissions, the Semi offers a cleaner, quieter, and more sustainable alternative. For every Semi that replaces a traditional diesel truck, the reduction in CO2 emissions would amount to tens of tons per year. If you were a fleet operator, would you switch to the Tesla Semi? Why or why not? Do you think Tesla can really produce 50,000 Semi trucks a year by 2026? Let's hear your predictions. Thanks so much for watching today's video on the Tesla Semi. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Drop a comment below to let me know what you think or suggest topics for our next video. And if you found this video helpful, share it with your friends or anyone who loves Tesla and electric vehicles. See you in the next one. Stay charged and have an awesome day.